tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war at home. No, I don't. I think America's whole of you. I think there's a new rise and a sense of some within the
President Joe Biden mistakenly referred to Ukraine as Iraq while speaking to reporters at the Aisne-Marne American Cemetery in Belleau, France, over the weekend. The Gaffe has renewed discussions about the 81-year-old president's age and mental fitness. Biden made the error while discussing a delay in aid to Ukraine amidst its ongoing conflict with Russia.
No, I don't. I think America's whole of you. I think there's a new rise and a sense of some within the country wanting to let that slip. The idea that we become semi-isolationists now, which some are talking about. I mean, the idea we had to wait all those months just to get the money for Iraq because we were waiting. I mean, it's not who we are. It's not who America is.
The White House later corrected the transcript of Biden's remarks to indicate he meant Ukraine, not Iraq.
The idea that we become semi-isolationists now, which some are talking about. I mean, the idea we had to wait all those months just to get the money for Iraq, Ukraine, because we were waiting. I mean, it's not who we are. It's not who America is.
Biden's comments came at the end of a trip to France that included a visit to Normandy to commemorate the 80th anniversary of D-Day. Biden's visit to the Aisne-Marne American Cemetery served as a solemn conclusion to his 5-day trip, which frequently contrasted with former President Donald Trump's tenure. Biden placed a wreath at the cemetery chapel, honoring over 2,200 U.S. soldiers who fought in World War I and reflected on the U.S.'s historical role.
More Marines were lost here than any battle until the middle of World War II. The idea that I'd come to Normandy and not make this short trip here to pay tribute. And it's the same story. Think about it. America showed up. America showed up to stop the Germans. America showed up to make sure that they did not prevail. And America shows up when we need it, just like our allies show for us.
On the trip, Biden also emphasized the importance of alliances.
Even though I'd been here before, it surprised me how much it awakened my sense of why it's so valuable to have these alliances, why it's so critical. That's the way you stop wars, not start wars.
The president's age and mental fitness have been a topic of debate, especially among Republicans, as he seeks re-election. Recent reports, including one from the Wall Street Journal, have noted signs of Biden slipping, with concerns voiced by both Republicans and some Democrats. This follows an investigation by Special Counsel Robert Hur into Biden's handling of classified documents. Hur's report, which concluded no charges would be filed, described Biden as an elderly man with a poor memory. This is not the first time Biden has confused Ukraine and Iraq. During a fundraiser in June 2023, he said that Russian President Vladimir Putin is clearly losing the war in Iraq.
tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war at home. And he has become a bit of a pariah around the world. It's not just NATO. It's not just the European Union. It's Japan. It's 40 nations.